I'd like to add my welcome to that of my colleagues. Welcome to the first part of your RNCM journey, which will hopefully lead to you joining us in September next year. My name is Dr. Michelle Phillips, and I am Deputy Head of Undergraduate Programmes. I work with Nick on the undergraduate programmes, and I also oversee two of our smaller programmes, the 3-year or intensive BMUS and the GRNCM. My research area is music psychology, and one of the best parts of my job is working with my staff and student colleagues here to explore ideas about how we hear music. So I'm going to start by telling you about these two courses, and then I'm going to finish by just giving you a bit of an impression about what makes this place so special. The 3-year BMUS is an intensive route through our usual undergraduate degree programme. To enter onto this programme, where we only take a small amount of students, you need to be predicted AAB in your A-levels, and you need to give an excellent audition when you audition with us. Also for this programme, you need to have the diploma awarded by the ABRSM, the DIP ABRSM, before you join us. And there's a specific reason for that. On this programme, students study everything that the normal 4-year degree includes, except that students begin at the level of year 2 in their principal study, so their instrument, their voice, or their level of composition. And that's why the DIP ABRSM is important, because we include that, we factor that in as evidence of already being at year 1 level. The second of our smaller courses is the GRNCM, which stands for Graduate of the Royal Northern College of Music. And this is a course that is run jointly with the University of Manchester, which is just down the road. For this course, you have to meet the entry criteria from the University of Manchester, the music department, and you have to have a successful audition with us. Again, this is one of our smaller courses. We only accept between 6 and 8 students because this is effectively a scholarship course. Students on this course study the full degree at the University of Manchester, which is 3 years, the full bachelor's degree. And alongside that, they study 2/3 of our 4-year degree. So in effect, students pay one tuition fee, but you get 1 2/3 of a degree. And you're awarded the degree from the University of Manchester and a diploma from the Royal Northern College of Music. So that's another very specialist programme. There are no other courses like that in the world where you get a chance to study jointly at a Russell Group university and a world-class conservatoire. So those are our two courses. If you've got any questions, do ask us about them in the webinar. I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about the course and about what makes this a fantastic place to be. I've worked here for 8 years, and every day feels just as special. And it is unfortunate to not be meeting you in person today, but hopefully we'll see some of you in the webinar. We're all excited about getting back in the building and making music together face to face. I want to give you an example of how invested we all are in bright musicians coming through and working with them. It's what makes the day really exciting. We're really conscious of keeping our degree programmes really fresh and really current and relevant to the very fast-changing music industry. And I think a really nice example of this is that just over the last month, we've been awarded almost £1 million to invest in entrepreneurship training for our students. We're the only conservatoire to be awarded that, and it will go directly into developing what we offer to you in terms of business skills, freelance musician skills, leading and managing projects, all of those vital skills that you will need to be successful in your shaping and leading the modern music industry. We are hugely excited about that, and I think it's an example of the commitment that we make to your future. So I'm just going to finish by thanking you. Thanks for watching this. Please come along to the webinar. We really hope we get to meet you next September. And I couldn't encourage you more to come here. I think this is quite a magical place, and I think being part of the RNCM family is a really special thing indeed.